Hello UK guys, let's talk about
Good
today's
evening.
weather.
Tomorrow, Saturday the 20th of
See a full
December,
video
a
and
powerful
you will
weather
get full
system will sweep
information
across
about
the
weather.
UK, bringing heavy rain and strong winds. The Met Office has issued yellow weather warnings for both, signalling potential disruption. Expect persistent rainfall and gusty winds, especially as the day progresses. The system, driven by a deep Atlantic low, will hit hardest along coasts and higher ground. Most areas will see wet and blustery conditions, with the southeast experiencing a delayed onset. If you have outdoor plans, reconsider their safety and necessity. Stay informed and take simple precautions to minimize disruption. Let's break down the details region by region. Prepare for a challenging autumnal day ahead. The Met Office's yellow warnings are now in effect across several parts of the UK, signalling a period of unsettled and potentially hazardous weather. These warnings are issued when the weather could have a low to medium impact on daily life, and it's important to pay close attention to them, especially if you live or work in the affected areas. The highlighted regions on the map show where the risk is greatest, helping people prepare for what's ahead. These warnings are not just for show, they're based on the latest data and forecasts, and they help communities stay safe. Heavy rain warnings are in place for much of Wales, especially the south and west, and for northwest England, including Cumbria and Lancashire. These areas are expected to see persistent, sometimes intense rainfall, which could lead to localized flooding, especially in low-lying or poorly drained spots. The higher ground in these regions means rain can accumulate quickly, running off hillsides and swelling rivers and streams. This increases the risk of flash flooding and makes travel through rural or hilly areas particularly challenging. Meanwhile, strong wind warnings are in effect for southwest England, the English Channel coast, and western Wales. Here, gusts could reach 60 to 70 miles per hour, enough to bring down branches, disrupt power lines, and make coastal conditions dangerous for both travel and outdoor activities. A yellow warning means be aware, so expect possible travel delays, slower journeys, and even some cancellations. Roads and railways could be affected, and it's wise to check your route before setting out. These warnings are in place from early morning right through to late evening, covering the busiest parts of the day. Whether you're heading to work, school, or planning to be out and about, it's important to plan ahead and allow extra time. Even if you're outside the main warning zones, most of the UK will experience rain and breezy conditions. It's a good idea to keep waterproofs and umbrellas handy, as showers could be heavy at times and winds may pick up unexpectedly. The greatest risk, however, remains in Wales, northwest England, and along the southern coast, where the combination of heavy rain and strong winds could cause the most disruption and potential damage. Stay updated with the latest forecasts and alerts, as conditions can change quickly. Checking your local weather app or the Met Office website regularly will help you stay one step ahead and keep safe during this spell of unsettled weather. A powerful weather front is sweeping in from the Atlantic, bringing with it a surge of moist air that's set to drench much of the UK. As this air mass moves across the country, it collides with cooler air already in place, creating the perfect conditions for heavy, persistent rainfall. The arrival of this front marks a significant change in the weather, with dark clouds quickly gathering overhead and the first drops of rain soon turning into a steady downpour. The intensity of the rain is often amplified by the UK's varied landscape, especially in areas with hills and mountains. This process, known as orographic uplift, forces the moist air to rise over high ground, cooling it and causing even more rain to fall. That's why places like the Welsh Mountains and the Cumbrian Fells are expected to see the heaviest and most prolonged rainfall, with totals that could quickly add up and overwhelm local rivers and streams. At the same time, a deep low-pressure system is moving in, creating a steep pressure gradient. This difference in pressure acts like a giant engine, generating powerful winds that will sweep across the country, especially battering exposed coastal areas and high ground. When rain falls this quickly and heavily, the ground can't absorb it all. Water runs off into streets and fields, causing surface flooding, while rivers and streams can rise rapidly, sometimes bursting their banks and threatening homes and businesses. The strong winds themselves are a hazard, with the potential to bring down trees, block roads, and cause structural damage to buildings. Emergency services may be called out to deal with fallen branches, debris, and power outages. Along the coast, the combination of high tides, strong winds, and heavy rain will create dangerous conditions, with large waves crashing onto beaches and sea walls, increasing the risk of coastal flooding and erosion. For many, tomorrow will mean battling through wind-driven rain on the way to work or school. The combination of these elements makes travel hazardous, with reduced visibility, slippery roads, and the risk of sudden gusts catching out even experienced drivers and cyclists. It's vital to take official weather warnings seriously. Stay updated with the latest forecasts, avoid unnecessary journeys, and keep an eye on local alerts for your area. Taking precautions now can help keep you and your loved ones safe. Next, we'll take a closer look at the specific flooding risks facing different parts of the UK and what you can do to prepare for the worst of the weather. Flooding is a major concern with this system. Both from surface water and rising rivers, intense rain can overwhelm drains, causing flash floods in urban and rural areas alike. Blocked drains and saturated ground lead to deep standing water on roads and pavements. River flooding develops more slowly as rainwater flows into catchments, raising river levels. Agencies will monitor rivers closely and issue alerts if needed. Flood-prone communities should stay alert and be ready to act. Even if your home isn't at risk, local roads may be cut off. Drivers should never attempt to cross flooded roads. Advanced preparation is key to staying safe. Over the coming days, you should prepare for significant disruption to both travel and your daily routines. The impact of this severe weather will be felt across many aspects of life, so it's important to stay alert and plan ahead. Heavy rain and strong winds will make driving conditions extremely hazardous, especially in areas where weather warnings are in place. Expect slippery roads, sudden gusts, and reduced control of your vehicle. Reduced visibility, deep surface water, and localized flooding may force road closures and diversions. Puddles can hide potholes or debris, so drive with extra caution and avoid flooded routes whenever possible. High-sided vehicles and motorcycles are especially vulnerable to strong crosswinds, which can make steering difficult and increase the risk of accidents. If you drive these vehicles, consider delaying your journey or choosing safer routes. Public transport networks could experience widespread delays or cancellations, particularly if fallen trees block lines or tracks become flooded. Trains and buses may be running on revised schedules, so check for updates regularly. Always check with operators before setting out and allow extra time for your journeys. Be prepared for longer waits at stations and possible last-minute changes to your travel plans. Walking and cycling will be not only unpleasant but potentially unsafe, as strong winds can knock over pedestrians and blow debris into your path. Consider postponing non-essential trips on foot or by bike. Power cuts are possible if winds damage power lines, so make sure your mobile devices are fully charged and keep torches, candles and batteries within easy reach in case of outages. Outdoor events and gatherings may be cancelled at short notice due to safety concerns or waterlogged venues. Always check with organisers before heading out to avoid disappointment. Plan for a slower pace and reconsider any non-essential travel. Stay informed, prioritise your safety, and be flexible with your plans as conditions can change rapidly. Take simple steps tonight to prepare for tomorrow's weather. Secure loose garden items, furniture bins and pots to prevent wind damage. Check gutters and drains for blockages if it's safe to do so. Have a torch, charged phone, and some essentials ready in case of power cuts or isolation. Only travel if necessary. Check updates before leaving. If driving, slow down, keep a safe distance, and never drive through floodwater. Avoid coastal areas and walking near trees during the storm. Stay indoors during the worst conditions. Sensible precautions will help keep you and your family safe. In summary, tomorrow brings heavy rain and strong winds across much of the country, with yellow warnings in place for many regions, highlighting the potential for hazardous conditions. Disruption to travel and daily life is likely, especially during peak hours, especially in the warning zones. Prepare by securing property, checking drains, and having essentials ready at home. Avoid unnecessary risks and reconsider travel plans if possible. Conditions should gradually improve from the west late Saturday into Sunday, bringing some relief. Stay informed with the latest updates from trusted sources like the BBC and Met Office for accurate information. By being prepared and cautious,
Thank
we
you
can
for
all stay
watching,
safe
guys.
and support each other
Subscribe
through
for
this
more
challenging weather.
more
Thank you for
videos.
watching and stay safe out there.